everybody, and good evening. Welcome back to another ASMR session. So, I have a little confession to make. I have a wee bit of an obsession with squishies, and there was a sale the other day at a store, and a lot of their squishies were on for less than $5, so I caved and bought a few. The other day, Lynn Cinnamon had posted a squishy video, and that totally inspired this. And then last night, Busy Bee also uploaded a squishy video, so I love squishies. I don't care how old I get, I will always love squishies. So if you also share a love of squishies and like unboxing type of videos, then let's get started. So I figured we'd start with this one because this is the only one not in like the crinkly packaging. This one's in a box. So I bought 6 total, and I think each of them were $1. This one was regularly $18, so I really could not pass up the opportunity. Now, I have already tried recording this, and 20 minutes into recording I realized my mic battery had died. So this one I have already opened, but I was able to put it back in the packaging so I could redo this portion. I love box tapping, especially with the pads of the fingers, as opposed to nail tapping. Sounds like rain. So this is the Slow Rise Squishies. Sweet selections. You'll love to squish them. Oh yes, I will. And this I thought was just freaking adorable when I picked it up. It says 0 calories. If you couldn't tell, this is a unicorn cake squishy. Okay, so I'm gonna open up the box because even though this is the only one in a box, it still did come in a crinkly packaging. So it is already opened, but I put it back in just so we could get some nice crinkles. So, did I say this already? I know I did in the other recording, but these are from a store called Showcase, which, look how cute this is a store located in the States and the States in the US, the States and Canada. And Showcase is basically one of those stores that sells as seen on TV type of products. And I was on their website the other day when I saw that the squishies were on sale, and I was going to order them online, but a lot of them were sold out online, And a lot of websites you can use like a store locator and check the stock in a store near you. And I did that and it said all of these were sold out in the store near me. But I went there yesterday just because I had to get something else in a store close to that. And I just popped in there and noticed they had a bunch of them. And I'm like, but you said you were sold out. What happened? So, if you really love squishies, whether it's you or your kids, I would really suggest if you can either order them on Showcase or if you have a Showcase near you, because this was only $1 and these ones are regularly about 18. The other ones I think were regularly like 8 to 10, some of them were 12 I think. Just look how cute this is. It's very smooth and soft. I love this gripping sound with squishies. I need to burp. So this squishy has an orange horn that kind of looks like a carrot, and then some beautiful fuchsia curls that look like roses. She's got some pink blush and orange mascara and liner. What should we name her? She looks like a Luna. I'm gonna name her Luna after Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. Something I've noticed about Showcase squishies, because I have a couple other ones that I got like last year, they smell like potato buns. I have a relative that makes amazing potato buns, and I love the smell, and these smell exactly like them, so I'm not sure if that's like a purposeful scent put into these, or if it's just, the material has that natural scent to it. But I'm not complaining because I love it. Okay. I think we'll move on to the next because I would spend my whole day on just that squishy. I need to be careful with these ones because the crinkles are really loud, so hopefully they're not too disruptive. Squishies. So this one was the only Christmas themed one that they had, and it was the only one left, which I thought was kind of funny. This is a little like Santa sack. That sounds very inappropriate. But the one weird thing about this is, now there are 2 holes in the bag, but there's like grass inside of the bag, which makes me wonder how good the quality or the production quality is and whatnot. I'm really nervous that these are too loud. Try to be gentle. I always get so excited feeling a new squishy for the first time because they always are so smooth. This one is very smooth. This part feels a little flimsy, like it might rip off. But look how darling this is. So, I really love squishies both for ASMR purposes, but I also like using them to fidget because when I'm watching TV or movie, unless I'm drawing or doing something tactile, I have a really hard time focusing. And I've always been like that, where I need to have something physically occupying me to be able to pay attention when I'm listening. It's super annoying. But I really like squishies, because especially when, obviously pre-COVID, when I would go to the movie theaters, I like to bring the little mini squishies because they're so quiet. So they're a fidget toy that they're not very loud and obnoxious. They're very subtle and discreet. And it's just something nice to be able to kind of fidget around with to keep my attention. I know it sounds so bizarre to some people, but I think some of you will get what I mean by like having to fidget to be able to pay attention. And just, yeah, I don't know, sensory things. But squishies are really good for like fidgeting in public areas that you need to kind of keep it a little bit more quiet, or, you know, if you're like me, you get a little embarrassed about it. I do also have one of those Tangled toys, but they're very loud and they're not discreet, so they're good on like car rides when I'm with my fiance and he understands. But in public situations, it's kind of annoying, and I don't like drawing attention to myself, so getting like the little mini squishies are very good for that. Okay. Okay. I'm really warm right now. Thankfully I don't have an actual light on me right now. I meant to wake up at 4:50 to film this, but I did not hear my alarm, and so now I'm filming it at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm uploading it tonight. Granted that this turns out okay, so wish me luck that I finish editing this on time. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay. This one might be my favorite just because it's so flipping cute. And I'm going to try and be careful with the crinkles. Treading on a very thin line right now between tingly and loud and obnoxious. I know, I'm sorry, this is like off topic completely, but I love this time of year when it starts getting darker earlier. It just feels so cozy, and it makes me want to put on like a movie and a nice hot cup of hot chocolate or tea, and I find I have an easier time relaxing at night during the fall and winter because of that, and I feel tired quicker, so I have an easier time falling asleep earlier than later. Because right now it's getting dark at like 4:30, which I know some people really hate it, but I love it. Okay. It's so cute, and it has hearts on the side. Look at its little kawaii face. There's a bit of a texture here too. So this, I'm guessing, is supposed to be a milk carton, but for my sake, this is going to be a lactose-free milk carton, an almond milk carton. I think there was a darker pink as well. Is this one of the color changing ones? No. There's two in here that are color changing. I don't know how. I don't know if it's that the material reacts to the heat and the pH levels of your hand, but two of them are supposed to be color changing. But I'm simping over this. It's so cute. That sound is so nice. I just turned the ISO up, so hopefully the lighting looks a little bit better. That's the one very tricky thing with filming in daylight, is that you cannot control the sun or the clouds, and so lighting tends to go in and out, and you kind of have to adjust your lighting as you go. So as pretty as daylight can be, it can be very stressful to film with, because if you're not like actively paying attention to your monitor and seeing what the lighting looks like, you can have some pretty annoying post-editing to do for lighting. So like this is so freaking cute, man. I feel like if I have a kid, I'm gonna buy them squishies, and then I'm just gonna take the squishies and play with them myself. And this one smells like potato buns too. Potato buns are the best. If you've never had a potato bun, go eat a potato bun right now. I don't care where you are. Find somewhere that makes potato buns and eat one, because they're so good. Especially if you love carbs. I mean, that's the two best carbs right there. Potatoes and like bun/bread. I'm so hungry. Fast steps. I wanted to film another video this morning when I woke up. Obviously I woke up late, but I wanted to do a non-talking trigger video, since I know so many of you prefer the non-talking. I don't get offended when people say they like the non-talking, because when I first got into ASMR, I preferred non-talking, but there's like a specific way to go about saying you prefer non-talking. That can be the difference between being rude and just saying, oh yeah, I really like your non-talking videos. And I think some people don't know how to word things constructively and nicely. But I did want to do a non-talking video, but Because I know some of you prefer non-talking, but then there's also a lot of you that are like me and you love rambly talk, heavy videos, and that's kind of how I am. So we'll put the milk carton away as much as I don't want to and move on to the next. So we have three more squishies left, and this is 1 out of 2 of the color changing ones, and it doesn't say anything on the back about how it color changes. So this is a cute cloud. There's also one that was orange and like a pinky orange, so I'm not sure if that's what this changes into or if the blue purple changes into something else. I have no idea. But I'm very intrigued to see the science behind it. I love this tapping. Squishies. This is more of like an actual paper element to it. The other ones were very much like a plastic covered cardboard. This is like paper, like just cardboard, which is weird. I have no problem with it. It's just different. Okay. I deeply apologize if my hair is bugging you because it's bugging me. Oh, okay, so I think it reacts. Can you see the white spots on it? It reacts, I think, to the heat of your hands. Can you see it? It's going white in the spots that I'm touching it. Okay, color change, Mr. Cloud. I want to see what color you change into. I don't understand. I don't understand. Isn't that a TikTok song? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so far he's not really changing. He's just getting paler. That's okay, he's still very pretty. But this isn't really color changing, so I'm not sure what they meant by that. Fake news. Oh gosh, I'm sweating so bad right now. I know, TMI. Like, he definitely has turned white, but I wouldn't say it's color changing. This one's very soft as well, but it borderline feels fuzzy compared to, like, this one is a very smooth feeling. This one is almost fuzzy. These aren't the best quality squishies. You can see, like, the seam lines are very thick and they kind of split, but they were a freaking $1. Okay, so he's kind of turned like a pale blue. Maybe that's just what it meant. The purple isn't really changing colors though. Poor Mr. Squishy is getting squished to death. Okay, so this is a lot less drastic. Like, I thought this was going to change into a completely different color. It's kind of just morphed into this paler blue. It has like a lot of white in it, and technically white's not a color. White is the absence of color. White is a shade. Said every art snob ever. Okay, let's move on. I'll keep you updated if this really changes any more colors. Right now, I don't know, I'm a little disappointed, but we're gonna move on to the next one. Our second last squishy is this strawberry. There was this, and then there's a peach that was the same kind of color gradient with the blue to yellow to pink, but I preferred the strawberry, so I got that instead. If the peach was a different color, I probably would have gotten that as well, but I thought it was a little redundant to get both when they looked pretty similar. And again, just says squishy. I'm gonna be so upset if I have to redo this recording because I've now already taken all of them out of the packaging, and I'm not a graceful package opener, so if I have to redo this video, it's just gonna be squishy sounds and no crinkles. Big sad. Yep, potato bun. These all smell like potato buns. I really freaking want a potato bun now. Lordy knows I love my carbs. So this is a strawberry. Who else loved strawberry shortcake as a kid? Is that still a thing? Like, is strawberry shortcake still a show? Is it still a thing like Hello Kitty is, where kids now still love it? Because strawberry shortcake was huge when I was a kid. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot. I want to do a whole like nostalgic themed video because I have so many things from my childhood. Between like toys and TV shows, I just love reminiscing and thinking about my childhood. I was very thankful to have a good childhood growing up. I made lots of really good memories and just really enjoyed my childhood, so I need to burp. I really just want to do a video about that because, I don't know, I just find it so much fun to listen to memories and nostalgia. Strawberry, strawberry, strawberry. I can't remember if I mentioned this at the beginning, but if you also love squishy videos, go check out Lynn Cinnamon Beauty. Like I said, Lynn Cinnamon? Lynn Cinnamon Beauty? Lynn Cinnamon. She just did a squishy video, and just the sounds that her mic picked up with the gripping sounds were amazing, so go check her video out. let's move on to the last squishy. So this is the other color changing one. I'm guessing this will probably go white as well. Squish. This one's also like just a paper cover. This one's very soft. Okay, color changing squishy, do your thing. Yep, it's already going white. Well, that's kind of disappointing that it just turns white. The clouds already turned back to the blue. But my guess is it just reacts to the heat of your skin. Kind of like how, you know, when you press down on your skin if you're really tanned and it'll like go white with your fingerprint. I don't really have that issue because my skin's already pale and basically white enough that you don't see much of a difference. Did I say what this is? This is a strawberry twist with blue hearts scattered around it. It's quite a large one. This is not very discreet. Potato bun confirmed. I have never tasted a strawberry twist. I'm guessing it's like is it a candy or is it more of like a pastry? Let me know. Let me know if you've tried a strawberry twist and if you like it. Yeah, so this just kind of goes into, I mean, it's looking washed out because of the lighting, but into like a paler peach and baby pink color. Nothing extraordinary, but it's still a squishy, and that's why I got it. I really am tempted though to go get a few more from the store, and I do want to pick up a few for my cousins, because I know the girls really, really love squishies. This one, actually, is this just a placebo effect, but now it's smelling more like a strawberry. Oh, that smells nice. Yeah, no, it smells like if you mixed a potato bun with strawberry. That's what it smells like. Oh, that's delightful. I love the smell of strawberries. And then there's me being weird, sniffing squishies. I almost just dropped that. Yeah, this definitely smells like strawberries. That ain't no placebo effect, that's straight up as strawberries. Well, who do you know? Have you guys been watching The Mandalorian? Let me know what you think. I am liking this season a lot better than last season. I also started watching... Oh, is this already peeling? Yeah, you can tell these aren't the best quality. Can you see this? How it's like already ripping? I don't know if you can see that. That's actually really annoying. And these, like I said, were regularly like, I think some of them were 8 and then some of them were like 10 to 12. and then that big cake was like 18. So they're not necessarily cheap normally, but they were all for $1. So you can tell their profit margin is obviously very high if they're able to still sell it for $1 and make money off of it, if they're selling it for like 10 to 20 regularly priced. Okay, so I think we are going to end the video here. It's going to be quite a long video, and I need to start editing it if I want to get it up tonight. I really hope it turned out okay. I guess we'll know if you're watching this. Give it a thumbs up if you're seeing it, because obviously it turned out somewhat okay. But now the heart peeled off. Squishies. That's not nice. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Enjoyed the visuals and the sounds of the squishies. Let me know what videos you'd like to see. I am planning on doing a role play in the next week or so. I know you guys love role plays, so I have, just like as a little sneak peek for those of you who have made it to the end of the video, I have already written up the questions for an Asking You Weird Questions Part 2, because that one did very well. So that will hopefully be coming sometime within the next month or so. But I have, I think, 2 other role plays I'm going to film, and then some different trigger videos. So let me know what you would like to see and if you enjoyed this video. But thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for enjoying some casual ASMR. And I will see you in the next video. Or on my Instagram if you want to follow me there. Good night. Good night. Good night.